Yo, shout out to the Super Bowl, man. It is what it is. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. I think we got 11 games today, 9 or 11. Uh, I'll go through them. Give you guys what I like. You know, Prize Picks. Same game parlays, the books, even a few sides. You know what I'm saying? So it's early. We don't have a lot out right now as far as injury news because mostly all these teams are dealing with some injury news. I'll point that out during the video. And yeah, so no matter if you're watching this on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, man. So it'll be no time notified. Shucks. What we got? Utah Jazz, Indiana Pacers, 237.5 over under. We don't have Indiana. We don't have Indiana guys out because uh, Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, those guys are questionable right now. All right. So we like to target this Indiana team for the centers. They're giving up the fifth most points to the centers and the rebounds. Okay, so they're giving up the third most rebounds. We do have, and then the two guard as well. So we do like to attack them through the two guard position. So they're giving up the second most points. We did. Bill got there for us last game. That was what's up. That was good. The three ball, they're giving up the fifth most threes, all right? And then fancy points, if you want to look at fancy points, depending on the player, like for prize picks or something like that, then you could look at they're giving up the second most fancy points, because they give up assists too. The fourth most assists. So they're giving it up to the two guard position and points and rebounds to the center position. So we wind that back. Honorable mention is going to be the small forward position. Is going to be, you know, uh, Laurie Marketing, if he's ultra aggressive. So they don't have nobody with that size that he's trotting out there, they don't have anybody that really, really, really matches up well with him, as well as Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk, his numbers aren't out right now. It's coming in out at 10.5. Kelly Olynyk, he's hit that number four straight games. We've been on him. So he's been killing it. So if with this pace up matchup right here, if his numbers come out at 11, 10.5, or something like that, then I'm going right back to it. All right. However, Walker Kessler, his rebound probably sitting at 9.5 juiced up. It was 10.5, but it's at 9.5 juiced up there. Couldn't talk you off of that or his double double. So I like both of those right there. I probably like his rebounds more though. Excuse me. Prize picks his rebounds probably sitting at 10.5. Let's see. They don't have him out right now. So I went past them. But, honorable, I mean, Colin Sexton, and then you got Jordan Clarkson. Um, you know, Jordan Clarkson, at this point, probably sitting at 23.5. Colin Sexton at 17.5. One of them going to get there. I'll tell you that. But I don't know which one right now. All the numbers pointing towards the shooting guard. So I don't know if I'm gonna go with that 23.5 though. I ain't gonna lie. Honorable mention, if you one of those live betting guys, you look for value, things like that. Pace up matchup, Taylor Horton Turker, okay? He's been playing last 5 games, he played 22 minutes or better in four of his last 5 games. His shots attempts are ticking up. Last 3 games, he's had 11, 12, 11, and 12 shot attempts. Assist numbers last 3 games. He's got 6 assists or better in the last 3 games. So that's somebody that you can look at. All right, for value. All right, been on this game for a long time. If if Halliburton comes out, yes, I'll be if he plays, yes, I'll be interested in his assist prop and threes, I can't talk, man. 3.5 threes for Buddy Hield. Atlanta Hawks at Charlotte Hornets here, 241 over under in this spot. Um, Crazy. Atlanta Hawks on the road, 5 point favorites here, and I don't know, man. Excuse me. Kind of fishy here. Uh, Atlanta, they 29-28. They 5-5 their last 10. Okay, so interesting. What I do like to point out is this team. They've been going back and forth. All right, they've been going back and forth. Charlotte win, Atlanta win, Charlotte win, Atlanta win, Charlotte win, Atlanta win, Charlotte win, Atlanta win, Atlanta and Charlotte. All right. So they've been going back and back, back to back, back and forth. They Atlanta on the road, they're not as good on the road as they are at home. Atlanta are they 14 and 17 on the home at home. I mean on the road, 15 and 11 at home. Charlotte's been bad on both sides, whatever. Away, 8-25, home 7-18. They should be looking to lose games right now. However, I don't know. These Hawks games have been, going over. You can see the total. And then this Charlotte team, they got a little bit of under going about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been covering no spreads, nothing like that, but they got a little under going on. All right. You know. So between these two teams, the under is 12-2 in the last 14 meetings in Charlotte. The under is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. Okay, so man, we got a 240 point total. So that's a little information that you can take with you guys. However, you know, Trey, we got double candidates here. All right, so Trey Young, double candidate, is juiced up. They pretty much know he's probably going to get it. But if you want to take a double in the win, for like a performance double or something like that, you can get it a little bit better number. Probably one of my top plays is going to be rebounds for Capella whenever they bring him out. I don't know where it. I don't even think they have it out on PrizePicks. I was looking for it. They don't. So rebounds one of my top plays here. So I'm all in on that. And I couldn't talk you off the double here for Clint Capella. What else? What else? Keep an eye out on Sadiq Bey. He's probably ready to play tomorrow. That's gonna be something. Then, like I said, we got questionable tags and shit. Like we got to decipher from because let's see, Fernando Jones, Trey Young questionable. I think he's probable. John Collins questionable. Bogdanovich questionable. So we need answers. All right, we need answers in this one here. Houston Rockets at Philadelphia 76ers, 226 over under in this spot. Don't have much in this one here. We all know, okay, we all know, point guards, everything, they prevail versus this team. They give up the most points to the point guard position. Houston give up the most assists. 3 pointers, they give up the most 3 pointers. Fantasy points, if you want to look at fantasy points for prize picks, they give up the most of that. So that's James Harden, okay? Double, triple double type of guy. Um, and the three ball. I mean, usual suspects. Houston giving up the most threes to the shooting guard position. Second most to the small forward position. They're just giving it up, okay? They even down there giving up to power forwards and shit, okay? So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I have been riding here and there. I have been riding Alpha Sengun's assist prop. It could be in play this game. It's just an honorable mention. Okay. Oh. San Antonio Spurs at Cleveland Cavaliers, 224.5 over under in this one, and it don't look good for the San Antonio Spurs. Big ass spread like that, it hinders props, all types of stuff here, man. So, uh, you know, double for double bubble for everybody that the usual suspects is in play. I mean, if you're looking at Garland, um, Jared Allen, and Mobley, this San Antonio's team just throwing in the towel, man. So it's everything is on the table, but these guys can get blew out, man. I would even consider that 14 and a half. Tell you the truth, but Cleveland, whew, man, they've been playing some really, really good defense, man. So, be careful with your props out there. I'm going to find out a way to maybe do a same game parlay with probably only Cleveland players and just try to get me to like a plus 100 or something like that and get out of there. And I'll find a way to back Cleveland, maybe an alternate spread, some shit like that. But I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I don't know though, man. Double doubles, I'll probably take a stab. But one that's worth taking a stab at. I mean, everything, all of them are worth taking a stab at. But let's see. Jared Allen minus 145. Darius Garland plus 210, man. It's been a minute for him since he got a double double, man. It probably could be the day. All right. I like his assist prop though. I had to go back in there. My bad, y'all. I like his assist prop sitting at 7.5 at minus 138. If you don't want to pay the juice or something like that, you got a couple plays that you like, you can slide over here to PrizePicks and you can get that 7.5 right here on PrizePicks. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. I could probably correlate that with the rebound prop from Jared Allen, maybe Mobley or something like that. We'll see. Points, rebounds, all that shit is in play. Just got to make sure they get their allotment of minutes. Denver Nuggets at Miami Heat. We don't have any players out for this one here. Um, definitely gonna like. So if Murray and Gordon are in, give me Denver. You know what I'm saying? Give me Denver in this spot. Uh, Miami. Um, mm, 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 mm. I don't know what to say. Bam rebounds will be in play for me though. If he doesn't get in foul trouble, Bam rebounds will be in play for me. But I need to see who's in and out. Tell you the truth, this Miami Heat team. I give you a few tidbits here. Shit we already go through. Miami Heat give up the threes to the point guard position, the third most to the shooting guard position. Miami Heat about the 7 and 8 to the small forward position. Miami Heat. I mean, hey, it is what it is, right there. All right. So Brooklyn Nets at New York Knicks here. We got 222.5 over under in this spot. Feels like an under spot here with the defensive pieces that Brooklyn has. They got some key defenders over here. You know, I think yeah, they do. They do. They got some key defenders over here. I'll tell you that right now. So, let's dig into it. Okay, so matchup wise here, I don't know what to look about because some of these numbers are going to be misconstrued right now because they made a trade. All right, uh, here's the thing. Hmm, Jalen Brunson, whoever's Jalen Brunson is guarding is going to have a good matchup, man. So I don't know if I'm really ready to run to the window with that 19 and a half for Dinwiddie. But we'll see. What I do have interest in is this 5.5 assist prop for Dinwiddie. Okay, um, he's going to be playing the bulk of the minutes at the point guard position. He could crush that. He could crush that point prop, but I want to see how they're going to play it right now. All right. He did go out there. He had a bad game. Shot 2 for 10. He only took 10 shots since his first. I just want to see how things go. One thing I do know is he is a point guard. He's hit this. He's had 6 assists in 2 straight games. All right, so I lean towards the over assist for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, rewind it back to the points here. Mikal Bridges. His points prop sitting at 18 and a half. All right. Anytime you're taking 18 shots and your point prop is sitting at 18, I'm gonna like it. I mean, it just the proof. It just is what it is. He's taking 18 shots in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven of his last 8 games. Uh, you know, I imagine his usage is going to stay put or go a little higher with this team. Okay, so this number 18 and a half. He's hit this number in 13 of his last 15 games. And one, two, three, four, five, seven straight. So he's hit this number 7 straight. All these numbers. Let me rewind it back. His point prop is sitting at 18 and a half. He's had 20 points or better in 13 of his last 15. So he's been scoring 20 points like 40 going north. Now, that's a little something I just want to put out there for you guys, okay? Um, so how do they have Josh Hart out there, but they don't have Cam Johnson out there? Cam Johnson is a 3-point marksman. If he gets hot, he can give you 5 threes just like that, okay? Um, I'm going to Nick Claxton, his rebound prop, sitting at 9.5. Last time two teams played, he had 12 and 13 or something like that. His double double was not out of the realm of possibilities. All right, but I would definitely look at his rebounds. Okay, I'm taking his rebounds for sure. All right, on Prize Picks, I'm gonna do a 6 pick here. Orlando Magic at Chicago Bulls 227 over under in this spot. Chicago Bulls favored by 5, and this Orlando Magic team has been playing some good ball. Okay. Um, Now we do know we've been targeting small forwards versus Orlando. They're giving up the most points to the small forward position. They are giving up the 6th most fancy points, and then 3-pointers made. They're giving up the most 3 pointers to the small forward position. But DeMar DeRozan don't shoot a lot. Even though I think he hit 2 or 3 last game, he needs to be stepping behind the arc. So he's had great games versus this team. Okay, so his points prop sitting at what was it 22 and a half? Uh, 23 and a half now. So what is it on Prize Picks? His points prop. Okay, 23. All right, that's pretty low. I know he's been in the slump or whatever the case may be, but that's still pretty low. Okay, that's still pretty low. He hasn't been shooting the ball well. I give him that. He hasn't been shooting the ball well, but that's pretty low. All right, that's duty low. All right, but yeah. So that's one. I'm gonna have to sprinkle something on that. I'm gonna have to sprinkle something on that. Vucevic been playing lights out. I ain't gonna lie. Especially in the double double category, he's just been killing it. And that 12 rebounds, I couldn't talk you off of that. Barring any foul trouble, I think Wendell Carter can get that. 8.5 rebounds should be in play. He's had 2 threes and better at three of his last 4 games, I want to say. So the 2 threes are in play there, and then the double double, you'll get that at plus 190. If you feel like gambling, he can miss it too. He can miss it. He can miss it, but he hasn't had many double doubles versus this team either. So even if you want to temper your expectations on the rebounds, whatever the case may be, I just know that sometimes, Vucevic will give you your rebounds, all right? But this is his old team. Uh, both of these guys, old team, they might, I don't know. As far as the side of this one here, I'm looking at that 5.5. That 5 points for Orlando Magic is starting to look a little sexy to me. So it is what it is. I might get to a spot where I say it's going to be Orlando Magic or nothing for me, but we'll see. All right, that's where the value at. You get a plus 180, even if you take the money line, you get a plus 180. That's good value there for this Magic team. New Orleans Pelicans at Oklahoma City Thunder. 235 over under in this spot. CJ is questionable. I need to see what's going to happen with him. Couldn't talk you off the point prop for um, uh, Brandon Ingram. The usage has been there for him. I think he's taken upwards around 20 shots. So, and then it's a good spot for somebody like Jonas Valanciunas, but can you trust him for his numbers? Could you trust him for his playing time? So you know, uh, New Orleans, Oklahoma City Thunder has been gotten better and giving up points to the center, but the centers have still been rebounding versus this team. Really, really good. And then Shai Alexander, I can, he's self-explanatory. Minnesota Timberwolves at Dallas Mavericks here, 231 and a half over under in this spot. Dallas 7.5 point favorites here. What I will say here is, the three ball is in play. Okay, the three ball is in play for everybody. I probably wouldn't take it for Jaden McDaniels or Mike Conley, but the rest of these suspects, the three ball is in play. That's one thing. Okay, um, assist. It's a matter of time before Luka Doncic smashed this assist prop. It's sitting at 7.5 at plus money. Okay, so sprinkling some on that is not a realm of possibilities. We know he's a double double, triple double candidate. I think you'll get a double double for him at around. Um, let's see. I think his double doubles at around minus 110, which is a good value there too. Yeah. So because he can get it in rebounds. So that's why if you pick the wrong shit and he gets a double double in the other one, then like damn. Rudy Gobert, a double double sitting at minus 110. Here's a guy. I think I counted. I didn't. I know I counted it right. I probably have to go back and recount it. But man, since 2015, he's had double doubles 21 or 25 games. Okay, I have to go back and check. Maybe maybe it might be 20. But you know, I mean, this Dallas team is small, man. So I'm going out there. I'm going out there and I'm gonna take the double double. The rebound. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the rebound and the double double. I might sprinkle something on it. I don't know, but the rebound 10.5. I got to give it a try. I got to give it a try. All right. And keep an eye on Mike Conley, okay? His assist prop is sitting at 6.5. It's a matter of time before he starts banging out that assist prop. He's got a report with Rudy Gobert, so that should help out. All right. Los Angeles Lakers and Portland Trail Blazers. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna like AD numbers. Portland Trail Blazers giving up the most points to the center position. His rebound prop is sitting at 12.5. I like that too. Okay. If LeBron James plays, then I like the Lakers. Okay. Lakers got a lot of 3-point shooters. So yeah, when the lines come out for guys like Beasley and D'Angelo Russell, definitely you can look to these guys to hit the three because they're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit him. All right. Um, and Damian Lillard has been killing it. He's self-explanatory. This Lakers team, they terrible against the point guard position. They're gonna stay terrible against the point guard position because they ain't do nothing. They don't have nobody defensively. They're giving up the 27, second most points to the point guard position. Um, about the eighth, seven or eighth most assists. The sixth most threes. Damian Lillard want to pop them things. And then they're giving up the third most fantasy points. All right. So that's Damian Lillard. And then you got guys like even Portland, they're giving up points to the point guard position. The six most fantasy points. Rebounds, they're giving up a ton of rebounds to the point guard position. The second, you know what I'm saying? So they got their own faults. And then this Washington Wizards and Golden State Warriors. Um, Off the back, it's probably going to be Golden State Warriors or nothing for me. They need to bounce back here. Kuzma is questionable, so we can look at looking for Kuzma to play. Um, yeah, that about sums it up. Okay. I'm really looking at Bradley Beal. If Kuzma don't play, I'm taking the over 23.5 points for Bradley Beal. Okay. I couldn't talk you off any of these guys here. I'm just not a fan of the backcourt defense of Bradley Beal and the other cat, Morris. So Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole numbers are in play here. Honorable mention rebounds. Rebounds for Kevon Looney is in play here. I'll probably be interested. I will be interested in the rebound prop. Maybe a double double for Looney because uh, you know um, this Washington team points wise they give up the six most points. They're getting better. They give up the six most points in the league to the center position. And you could get a double double for Kevon Looney at a really nice price, plus 450. Okay, so with that you get a double double for Draymond at plus 240. Interesting. All right. With that being said, guys, I'm out of here, guys. Peace, man. Peace.